Welcome to the Cairo Sun Show. This is Cairo Sun. Thanks for tuning in. And this is part 2 of Breaking Down of the Family. Marriage. Pornography. The things that break down marriages, scientifically proven to break down a marriage, evidently destroys the man's mind or the woman's mind. Yeah. They've been psychologically trying to get you to accept those noises, those images, so that you can have affairs with other women. This is very scientifically proven. Now, let me start by giving you an idea of what today's society is consisted of and why people are going crazy and exactly why marriages are breaking apart. Well, breaking down in the family can consist of porn. Porn is an element that is used as a tool to brainwash the sheeple, the masses, and to get them to accept a form of pageantry of sex and other type of promiscuous activities. In other words, if you have a boyfriend right now and you're planning to get married to him very soon and he's planning to get engaged to you and he's listening to things like this, then more likely when he gets married to you, he's going to have psychological problems to the result of an affair. Now, porn kills. Porn destroys societies and breaks down families to a much higher elevation. And it's one of the elements that the elite want to use to destroy the family. In this video, I'm going to talk about marriage and what marriage means. And then I'm going to tell you why we get married and exactly what is it that, in my belief, God wants us to do. Now, let me start with marriage. You get married so that you can be committed to this person that you love so much. This person is someone you want to spend the rest of your life with. However, you must have a pure heart and you must really be serious about this person. She must be the one that has a variety of emotions of the things that you know of her. Like, for example, you have to love her on so many different levels. Deeply, companionship, romantically, and in other arenas. If you don't, then marriage will not work out for you. See, some people in Generation Y generation, they seem to jump onto marriage, and Generation X as well, as a way to have sex. And that's their only objective. But marriage is just not about sex. It's about having a family in which you can raise under God's eyes to make yourself a man and to take care of your wife and to nurture your children and to be one with God. You see, being married means being one flesh. Now, it's good because back in the day, you would be married, you would have a wife, and if you wanted to screw her, you could screw her because you're married already. It's no problem. And what made it even more exciting was, I'm sure way back in the day when there was less promiscuous activity beforehand, before marriage, it was one of the milestones to look forward to in the honeymoon. Well, nowadays, people get married, sex is nothing because they already did it before. They probably already did it with the girl they're married with or with the husband they're married with. Now, let me tell you what porn has to do to play. Think of it like this. When we watch porn, we're watching somebody else get aroused by somebody. We're watching somebody else have sex. I mean, if you really think about it, it's really stupid. You're getting excited and whacking off by watching someone else have sex. You're whack. Besides your penis. And the girls who like to get off about, watching these filthy, disgusting things. You're whack too. Let me tell you something. You know what porn does to women? It screws them in the head and it makes them bisexual and then it makes them gay. Yeah. Some people are born that way. I'm not bashing gays. I'm just telling you this is what happens. Let me tell you what it happens when men watch porn. When men watch porn, it screws them around and makes them have affairs, makes them cheat. So if you have a boyfriend or a fiance who is hooked on porn right now, who is addicted to it, who tries to ask you to do the same thing that these porn stars do, on whatever he watch porn on. If he's asking you to imitate these things that the actors on these porn movies do, and he's addicted to it, chances are he will still be addicted to it after marriage, which is a very good point. Now, folks, how can you prevent this? Because every video I have to give you a solution. The solution is to have your heart right. When you do that, that's your first step. Your second step, just know that watching porn is retarded. It really is. It has no substance, and you're watching other people screw themselves. Would you like to watch your own parents screw themselves? Or how about your own brother screw his girlfriend in his room? Would you like watching that as a porno? Or how about watching your grandparents screw each other? Or better yet, how about watching your mama and your brother screwing each other? How about that? Or your daddy and your daughter and your sister screwing each other? Now, isn't that hot porno for you? No, that's sick, folks. So, the solution is this. Whenever porn comes into the mind, think of it as a dirty, disgusting trash. It's a load of trash, it's a load of baloney, and it's a brainwashing tool that the elite, the NWO, uses to get you to break down so that you can't produce and reproduce. It's another way to make you feel like sex is only for enjoyment and selfishness. But no, it's also to create life. It's to give someone a chance through God to create life so that they can live, that they can breathe, to populate the earth. Read Genesis, people. And if you're an atheist, even if that's the truth, look at the statistics, atheists, and see for yourself that porn does destroy families. And if it doesn't, then maybe that person has a good grip. But most of the time it does. So don't watch porn. And by the way, I will be making a video series called Pornology, the study of porn. But that will be next year, in the beginning of next year. But I want to thank you for watching this video. And I just want to invite you to watch the third installment of Breaking Down the Family and what they're doing in public schools, what they're teaching your children, and what you need to know on how they're turning their agenda into